Hi, I'm Maxine, and my piece is fishing. Fishing is about friends who live in Brooklyn, and it takes place in a despotic future. Sunset and sunrise are the same thing in Brooklyn. Here, it is a sign you made it, a sign that everything you were fighting for, you'd have another chance to fight. When Brooklyn sunrise and sunset met, they spoke in soft tongues through the waves of the East River, and those words became law to those who lived in Brooklyn. Wastelands and wonderlands are the same thing here in Brooklyn. Here, it's a sign that hardships aren't a stop sign, but bright green lights with arrows towards the destination. Trash may have plagued the streets, and the stench of the rotting sea may have freckled the Brooklyn sky, but wonder here in Brooklyn was survival. Wonder was the sea. Wonder was the fisherman who won at the end of every voyage. Wonderland was no blue-eyed land with diamond towers, but a canvas of sky with a steel warehouse that held the most noble of people. Wonderland was not perfection, and in the end, Alice left. This morning doesn't come like the others. It bleeds red and spits rose in its corners and center. Windows freckle our house in the strangest place and create light in the darkest hour. I know that they're gone before my boots crush the honey wooden floor. The absence of them is haunting and leaves nothing but the laughter of women who aren't painfully fragile, the women whose laughs don't echo a man. Athena, you're late. My name sounds foreign and her lips are perfection. Juliet smiles smugly between a layer of makeup, her thin lips curving into a smile. Juliet is as far from the kitchen as she ever will be, close to the back door and far from the stove. A bowl of eggs in a worn wooden bowl clings to her hip, and I find the open air from the windows before I find her eyes. With my hand shoved in my jeans and my eyes piercing hers, I say more than I need to without opening my lips. Athena, can you hear me? My reflection in the window near the back door shows that I smile, a smile that I got from my mother, a face from my father. My hands shake as I place them in my pockets. The smile doesn't feel fake, but hurts when it leaves. Fall's air nips at my skin, and goosebumps rise on my arms, though these kind of goosebumps aren't the kind that remind you you're alive, remind you that you're luckier than most. I was always one of those kids to stare at simple things like goosebumps on a fisherman's arms and know that even though they were there, he was still warm inside. The stable door takes 2 doors to open, and the odor of wood and wax invades the open space. Hay sprinkles the dirt floor, and I fumble around in the darkness.